Hey kids.
Hey, welcome back to Anything Goes Garage. First delivery of parts for the 4-door hardtop, the 72 Chevelle from Rock Auto. Alright, so I'm a little ticked off. As you can see, the box is soaking wet and soggy. The morons over at the delivery company yeah, left them out in the pouring rain, and we've had 3 days of straight rain, and day 4 is tomorrow. So luckily it didn't soak. It soaked into the box, but not the parts. This box is a little wet, but good move, X. I'm fed up with that crap. They usually put them on the porch, not on the corner of the fence where they could fall over in the mud or onto the hard concrete in the rain. So yeah, I don't know who was delivering today, but they're a moron. So anyway, we got brake parts. We have front brake, rear brake, center brake hose, pair of wheel cylinders, and doggies that are playing tug of war. These must be, I don't know what these are. Oh, hardware kits? Oh, and a master cylinder. Yeah. And I have to order rotors and a couple other things. Well, I was out here last night and I really didn't video anything, but I did pull the calipers off. And these are quite thin by like 100 thousandths. They're original and they've been cut a few hundred times. Yeah, it's actually the original ones. Their original thickness is like 9.6 or 9.85, and they're in the 7s, low 7s. So I got the one caliper off, and the bleeder was the key to it working. And it came out, and that one over there snapped. So, oh, and plus, excuse me kids, take that somewhere else. And plus, I think we were a little, we got our money's worth out of these pads, obviously. Yeah, I got all new hoses from the front too, and the line broke off right there and sprayed all over, and we had a little mishap in the shop, and it was ugly. The car ended up there, basically, in all that. I scratched the front of the car, mangled a few things, almost took the dog out. Yeah, needless to say, I wasn't too happy due to lack of brakes. It had a little bit of brakes, but the choke kept setting on the car, and high idle, and it wouldn't stop. So anyway, I just took all this apart, cleaned it up, and I just sprayed some black paint in there, and loosened these emergency brake cables up. I scraped some undercoating that was loose underneath there, and some just rust with a wire brush last night, and I sprayed a little undercoating. I don't know how good you can see it, but I'll show it to you later. The car has exhaust on it. I managed to utilize the tailpipe they left in the trunk, and I put a Cherry Bomb turbo muffler on it, and I cobbled together an exhaust system. We're not going to show you that because that's a little sketchy. Sketchy cobbled up. It's single exhaust, but whatever. So tonight I'm going to order some calipers, rotors, and I'm probably going to try to get the whole brake line kit if that doesn't work, because just a pain in the butt. I'll just get a roll of that stuff, bend on my own. It's not bad to do. So and brake pads. I don't know. Oh, and I'm also going to order the bed kit for that Project 64 over there. Let's see what happens there. So yeah, we got ourselves a little bit of work to do. We'll go through all this, and let's unbox some of this. All right, so we have one center brake line, goes from the rear to the back brakes. And I also cleaned up all the slider bolts. The rear housing here is the old one. Let's match that up while we're here. And looks right. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're good. Sweet. Now I can toss that. And no, you cannot chew on it. I almost called him Capone. That's my old dog. Panzer, get out of there. Hey, no, don't lick the brake fluid. Oh my God. All right, there's the hardware. Uh-oh. It looks like I accidentally ordered 2 sets of hardware. Yes. I thought one kit fits one wheel. No, one kit fits 2 wheels. All right, well, I'll mark that because, hey, there's more than one Chevelle on this premises, but rear drum brakes. Hey, they were only like $4 from Rock Auto anyway, so. Where you going with that shop towel, Doug? For real? Oh my God. Maggie, you just like gonna do nothing? Yeah, I know it's chilly in here. I got the stove going. All right, so let's open up the rest of this. I did not pull the master cylinder yet. I just went by the average bore size on them. All right, so that's the hardware kit. And these are supposed to be the wheel cylinders at 7/8. That definitely got to be correct. Where's the old one at? Did the dog eat it? I have to go look. All right. That is definitely a fit. A little bit wider on the body, but same bolt pattern. Yeah. Yes, I would definitely. Same part number, same left, same. There's no left, no right. Yeah, I think we're in business. Maybe we'll get these back brakes done. The shoes that were on it were fine. They were new. I just got to clean up the mating surfaces a little bit. So, save myself a few bucks there. What are you eating? Oh, a piece of plastic. Dogs are chewing on everything. Perfect. All right, that's done. That's done. And maybe we'll get to the wheels, the master tonight. I hope. I hope this is the right one. I was guessing on this one. I'm gonna say yeah. Just front disc brakes, rear drum. Should be the right one. Look at that. Some Cosmoline paper there, I guess they call that. Oil, whatever. I don't think Cosmoline's even a thing anymore. It's probably cancerous in the state of California and New Jersey. I can wrap parts in that still. Yeah, okay. I save enough junk. Yeah, it's a master cylinder. All right, well, let me get some stuff together here and start putting brakes on. Our adjusters. Oh, actually do turn. Nice. I will clean all this up, lube these up if they're good. If not, I'll order new ones. I'll put the parts in the non supplied items in the blaster cabinet, and I will clean them. Maybe spritz them with some paint, keep them rusting. But this needs some serious help. Left rear brakes all done. Just got to put the drum on and adjust the star wheel. And we're going to move over to the other side. We're going to work tonight until we run out of parts. That shouldn't take too long. Unbolted this master. I'm surprised the lines didn't twist off. Oh boy. There it goes. All right, hopefully the booster's good. Let's match these up. Oh, my other one's in the vise because I was gonna bleed it, but I said I better. Looks the same. Let me measure the bore. Get my calipers. Whoa. It's probably, I'm gonna say the same. Only listed one as a 125 bore, and that thing there has been leaking. Let me measure this. Another day on the Chevelle. Waiting for some more brake parts. We got our back brakes done. The drums are painted, and we did some cleaning. We put the center hoses up in there. You can see it right there. Ain't that pretty? Brand new one. Rock Auto. Yes, thank you very much. And the wheel cylinder's in. The brakes are in. I want to touch up this drum a little more. Some more paint. I just sprayed some paint in here to keep it from rust, and I took some of the rust off of it. I sprayed some undercoating after I got rid of the loose crap that was under here. And now I am removing the brake lines, and I just snipped all the lines going to the back, to the front. Everything is just total rust box. So I'm going to undo this proportion valve, clean this up, get some new fittings in there, the master cylinder's in, and I'm going to replumb this whole car. I'm not playing games. I don't need pedals going to the floor and driving through the guy in front of me. So I just threw some primer on the inside of that. It was kind of crusty. So ordered rotors, calipers, brake pads, front brake hoses, a couple other things last night. So tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, I don't know. If not Monday, this stuff should be in. We'll see. Got plenty of doing this thing tonight, and we'll get some things done and go from there. All right. unbolted this. Oops, sorry about that. Unbolted the proportioning valve. We'll clean this thing up and give it a little spritz of paint, get all the fittings out of it, and flush it out. I know these fittings are not going to come out with a line wrench, so vice grips usually work the best because they crushes them and just helps them come out a little faster. Some of these are really bad shape. This thing here is paper thin, totally paper thin, garbage. Actually, that'll go into the scrap metal pile. I have to run a load of scrap locally. Buy some cold snacks with that. That's a big load of scrap down back. Unless there's a core, it goes into the scrap bin. So let's see here. 2 more to go. That one there is probably going to be the pain in the butt. So far, so good. They give you, if you buy the kits, holy Lord. Yeah. Wow, there she goes. Whew, man. I was on there, been on there since 72. Late 71 or early 72. Pretty goody. 1 more to go. This one's a little tight because it's near that sensor. Like I say, because anything's possible. And this one's being impossible. I have to put a little heat on. No, I can't put heat on this thing because that plastic brake fitting's right there. There it goes. There we go. There's one of the local Ford boys in his lifted Ford going by with their knobby tires on and their tube exhaust on their 7.3s. Sounds like a tube is stuck in something, and yeah, and they had Taco Bell. Sorry, Ford boys. Just busting on you. As you know, I'm a Cummins guy. Oh, wait, 1 more. Look at that. Single cleanup, really nice. Usually get a brake line kit. They give you a new one that mounts up by the master cylinder. I think I tried to buy the brake line kit, and I'm getting to run around with hard top, long, whatever. Just, it's a pain in the butt. Wow, this one's in here. This one's gonna fight me. If this thing's bad, then I'll think about it. There we go. And there she's out. Wise guy, eh? Because there was no line wrench getting that out of there. Yep. Time to clean it up. A little bit of a cleaning. I'll just neutralize the oil on it. Paint a little bit of cast iron gray. Flush it out with some brake. Well, actually, I'll flush out some. Ooh, brake clean. Ooh. There's some snot in that hole. Then we'll paint it gray when we're done. It'll be nice. At least it'll be functional. Hey, hey! Never fear, the boys from Rock Auto were here. Today's delivery. Yes. Lots of stuff for the Chevelle. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got today. I forget what I ordered. Something to do with brakes. I think rotors, calipers, and a little box. I'm not sure. One of these is really heavy, so it's probably got rotors in it. The other's kind of heavy, and it's probably got calipers in it. Let's see. Made in China, Heco in China. Yeah, well, I guess they wouldn't have it any other way. Why can't we keep our jobs here in America? American OE. America. Yep, let me see. Rotor 2. Rotor 2 rotors. Now let's see what's in the little box. What are you doing, doggies? Yeah, I got home a little late today. Hey, come on in. Windy again today. Oh, look. Nice. Cool. Yeah, look. Hold. There. Okay. Dorman. Pit stop. I'm going to say brake hoses. Correct. Front brake hoses. Yep, gotta keep my receipts. I wish they put the price on them, but oh, they even give me a magnet. And it has a, oh, I have to get this one to Dave. It's a, what is this? A Cadillac. Mike's Cadillac built with Rock Auto. Yeah, that looks like Dave's car, but this is a 4-door hardtop. Not wrong, 4 doors. Not wrong, hardtops. All right, the other box is probably going to be calipers. And hopefully I did my homework right and I got the right stuff, and or they sent the right stuff. Yes, calipers. Reman, I got the cheaper one, screw it. It's gonna be a little chilly in here. It's only 58. And they don't even flinch, those dogs. Good ingenious though, better than styrofoam popcorn things. Caliper front left, caliper front right. Oh, and wheel seals. Then what's in the other box? Brake pads. Can't go without brake pads. Man, let me tell you, I just ordered this stuff. I don't know, last night. No. Yesterday at some point. Can't believe it's here. Ooh, another sticker, another magnet. Square body, first gen. Dodge, whatever they called them, blazer looking things. They're cool. You don't see them around. So yeah. All right, well, we got our work cut out tonight. Reassemble the car. I got to get make sure these have braces in them. Pack the wheel bearings, which look pretty good actually. They were packed recently. Well, last time it was apart. No, we'll repack it. And yeah, we'll continue on with trying to stop this thing. Right, dogs? Right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Piece of wood. At least they protect the studs from coming through the box. Looks like it's right, rotor-wise. What you doing, Maggie? No, it's not goodies. You had enough. You two are pigs. You eat everything. Including your toys. And wood. And sticks. And whatever. Look at that. Oh, it even has the races in it. Good. Brand new races. Perfect. Oh, that one kind of did its job. Didn't go through the box, though. Pretty good job packing these things. It depends on how FedEx, can I say that out loud? Handles the packages. Because those meatheads will leave them. I'm surprised they didn't leave these in the rain yet the other day. Actually, they put them, so it must have been a different driver because they stuck them underneath the overhang, the eaves of the overhang on the garage, so. Beautiful. Come on, get on. Put these up here and I'll wash off the protectant off the rotor and the races to keep stuff, that coating they put on to keep it from rusting. And then we have more consumables for the keep warm in here. I just started the stove. It's like 58 in here. It's kind of comfortable. Not bad. So I gotta clean this whole mess up. If I throw that down here, you're gonna eat that, right, Pop? Maggie, you want this box? There. There they go. Good, go play. How to keep a dog amused. An empty box and water bottles with a lid. Perfect. They'll play with them for hours. Of course, then you gotta clean it up. They're your kids, so it doesn't really matter. And it's easier to, makes good kindling when you shred that stuff. Alright, so now it's caliper time. Oh, dang it. Uh-oh. I ordered new bolts and washers, and they came with it, and it didn't say they came with it. Well, then I'll have an extra set. Here's the anti-rattler. This is the, doesn't say what side, but we'll figure it out. Bleeder to the top, that's all that matters. So, if these ain't painted, maybe I'll paint them. I like clean stuff. It's pretty when it's clean. Nice and clean. Yeah. Don't mind that guy. He's a little weird. Alright, here's the other one. Woo! Now we got an oblong box. Oblongata box over here. And here we go. Same thing. There's a core on these, but I'm not gonna bother. I ain't got time to be playing that game. I think this was a package. Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing. And then there's 2 seals. And that's it. Empty box. So that's what you get. A shredder. Shredder 1 and shredder 2. Doggies, gotta love them. Alright, let me wipe these down a little cleaner. You get the protective coating off these rotors and off the races, so we don't goop up the surface of the brake pads. Actually not too sticky, so just a light coating of something. Alright, we'll let that dry, and we'll get some grease in there and pack the bearings. Alright, let's put the left one on right now. There we go. I just put a washer on there. I usually like to pack a little extra grease in there. Alright, caliper installation time. Pull this over this way. I loaded these calipers up, sprayed the back of the pads so they don't squeak. And this is a left one because I had an L on it, plus the bleeders at the top. Here's the fun part, is trying to get these on here sometimes. So I had an issue here. Couldn't get the caliper on. The inner pad, let me try to get this thing out here, would not go into the back with the caliper. Well, it turns out this bracket was bent out. I couldn't even get this pad in there like that. It was so tight, it would only go in like that far. That far, that's it. And now there's a gap like the other side. So I just struck here and here, and I got the same gap on each side. So somewhere along the line, it's probably why I'd ate the shoes off of it, because it was pinched. Somebody must have hit something. Who knows? Those brakes didn't last very long, obviously. So here we are, one caliper. The only thing I got to do is bend these tabs down to keep it from rattling. So that's not too bad. A pair of channel locks usually does that, but look at that. Ain't that sweet? Now I'll go down and do the other side. And welcome back. Saturday morning or afternoon. Been doing lots of work in the well, outside in the shop, getting stuff done on the Chevelle. Got the brakes on it, of course. Hoses, calipers, brake pads, rotors, all that good stuff. And of course, our friends at Amazon today dropped off a package. That'll open up like this. Huh. I need to cut open. Okay. Is this a joke? Oh, there it is. More LED 194 bulbs for the dash of the 4-door hardtop. Gotta love it. They're worth it. It's by Mars Auto LED lighting, and they're on Amazon. Pretty cool. Nice and bright. They have them both 194 style and the push to turn style. You can get them in 12 and 6 volt too. I put them in my Pontiac. I love them. Tail light bulbs, the little dashboard bulbs, and it's like having these in there, but in 6 volt. Also today, I ordered one of these heavy duty hole punch sets because I needed to plug weld when I start working on that Project 64 roof repair. So it's kind of like the old Whitney hole punch. I think they call it Whitney hole punch. Well, I have mine, but it's wore out, it's broke, and the dies on them are just shot. So it was timed, it was cheap. I mean, it's not, the one I think I had was from the 40s, 50s, I think. It was in the original box around here somewhere, but I'm probably gonna retire that. So yeah, I'm trying to clean up the shop and work a couple things out here. Puppy's sleeping. We'll do a few more things and I'll get back to you. So here we are. 71 Chevelle hardtop that I purchased last summer. It was a turbo car, turbo LS 5.3. Motor was hurt. You know the deal if you watch my previous videos. On the fence of what to do with this car. Originally it was a 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the column. Well, I don't have a title for it yet. Never got the keys, so the column got broken. I know somebody who has a column, but even if I put an automatic column in it, maybe I'll put a 4-speed in it. They'll have a 4-speed, but a competition plus 4-speed shifter. Put a small block in it. I don't think I'm gonna LS this car. I think I'm gonna pull all the tachometer. Here, let's go in here. And all the gauges. See if we got air fuel ratio. I don't like these shifters. Attack. Oh look, Sanyo. This dash is actually in really nice shape, except for either the screws fell out or the plastic nubs the screws go into, the like little raised things. They break off, you're pretty much screwed. It smells like mouse. This is worse than the other car. This smells like literally a septic system of mice buttholes. Just 100%. Yep, they got in there too. The dash is super clean, no cracks. It's nice shape. They didn't cut it out for a radio that I can see. The seat's a little tore up. The cardboard for the doors is a little trashed. The doors are okay, but the backs, I mean, they close nice, but they're starting to go there. The dog leg is nice, mine's rotted out. The back is better than mine, the trunk is better than mine. The other door's the same way. This is all filler. This was probably a vinyl top car too. I'm gonna say it was. It's all lead-in filler. Bottom of these doors going to, the cards are gone. That's a converter for it. It was a Summit converter. There's the 6-cylinder radiator they had in there. How they kept it cool, I don't know. And the cards are bad on them. Needs carpet. I don't know. Just trying to weigh my options. Either build this again or put the LS in the other car on the lift, which does have disc brakes, power disc brakes. And it is a little cleaner, except the back clip. This has got some issues. It's delete. It's fine. This one's starting to delete. That's fine too. Obviously there's filler. It was a pretty color gold until somebody decided to primer over it. Bumpers aren't bad. They're actually pretty straight. Back and front. Tinting professional. It's fine. I don't know. Puppy seems to like the smell. Let's get underneath the hood here and see what's going on with that. The hinges aren't hooked up, but it actually still latches. This might be a little bit much, but oops, it's a Glass Tech hood. Come in here a little bit. The grill's not too bad. Bumpers are peeling, but they're straight. Chrome and the bezels are okay. So here's the underneath. It's missing the inner well because of the turbo. I do have the LS mounts for the other car. This does have power steering. The cowling actually, it's all, the firewall's clean. It's not even rotted. Somebody cut the center out of the hood, I guess, to clear the intake. Still got the intercooler in it. Like I said, this is a 6-cylinder car with drum brakes all the way around. That would be really fun, trying to stop that at 130 or whatever it's going to go with a hot motor in it with a turbo going that fast. No. Definitely needs bushings. Wow. Both sides. And these are the 3/8 24 bolts. Mine have the big shafts in them. I think they're 5/8. So that's got a little something going to it. The other car is a little more heavy duty. This one needs a lot of front end work. And I shook it down. So I'm trying to talk myself out of making this car a race car. Maybe I'll just buy a harness, factory harness, which are cheap from American Auto Wire. Put a small block in it. I have a set of headers. I do have a transmission. I have a clutch and a bell housing and a drive shaft. And then pass it on to somebody. Maybe somebody want to drive it. I think I'm going to take the wheels off this thing though and put these on my put these on the other car. And believe it or not, that paint will not come off with a media blaster. Not with my, like that will, but I hit it with my soda blaster, it won't touch it. I wish they didn't primer or black. I love the gold. And it's got some fill in the quarters. I'm gonna have to sleep on this one, but I think I'm gonna pull it apart. I don't know. What do you think? Panzer. Yep, we found something. What do you think, Maggie? I don't know. Monkey see, monkey do with these two. One does it, the other does it. The other one does it, the other one does it. It's nothing but a comedy show here all day long, unless they're sleeping. All right, well, I just got a gander at under the hood, or under the dash, and I saw this big spaghetti mess. Holy Lord. Holy butt connectors, mouse butts, and tape and different colored wire. That is horrific. I don't know what you guys can see under there, but can't be good. Wow. My Lord. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take all this crap out of here. The pedal's still here. All the linkage is missing though under the for the clutch Z-bar, like the mount on the frame, but I'm sure you can buy that. Be a nice little 4-speed in here. I do have a what is it, an L78? I forget what they call that. A little 327, 350 horse motor, just fresh, never fired it. That belongs in here. I know it's a 4-door, but somebody wouldn't mind driving it. All right, so maybe I'll start pulling all these electricals out of here. And I don't know what's what, so I guess I'm gonna have to learn somehow, and I'm gonna have to dive in deep, head first, and take lots of pictures and notes. I don't even know what pumps in this. Stock tank too. So I opened up the trunk and I forgot what was in here. Set of manifolds with a welded on end for the turbo, both pieces, for the V-band. There's our mounts. Excuse me. There's the coil packs. A little tiny starter. And there's the Turbo 350 with not one, but two big chunks missing out of it. The ears are missing where you bolt them on. And part of the dowel pin. So I don't know what's done to this trans, judging by the gook that's in it. I don't think anything's been done to it. That's scary. That's very scary. I don't know. The floors in here actually, this is a nice floor compared to the other car. It's starting to go on the braces. Has potential for a street car. Don't ask me what that's for. An update here. Of course, you knew we had the we did this last night. We got the brake line hooked up there. We refurbished that, plumbed it in. I just got to do the line going around here, and I ran short of my line. I ran a new line, replaced the other one, and used it in the factory spot. Hand bent it all in here. Ran into that, put my new line in, put that up there for the back brake line, the mid line, and redid the back. So we are good to go. New wheel cylinders, all new brakes and hardware, and it is looking good. If I only had the brake line that went across here to go to here, and I got to do the one that goes from here to the master cylinder, which is I think 3/16. Excuse me, we're busy over here. And we'd be bleeding these things and maybe driving it tomorrow, but I guess I'll run to the parts store at, hey, you know, if you F around, you find out they're when you mess with her, she gonna kick your butt. He doesn't care. Yeah, so maybe we can drive this tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Good to go. It's getting there. Got my list. I think I'm going to take the front seat out, get all the carpet out, order new carpet for it too. All right, so what do you think of that? So I put the rally wheels on the car. I think it looks pretty tough. I don't know if we're going to go with caps or rings. Maybe caps, smoothies, like a smoother with a little bump, the little twos, the little tiny itty bitty bump, not the big rally. I don't know. They have a tendency to disappear in parking lots sometimes, so I think it looks pretty cool. I should start putting some power under the thing. Maybe a little bit of tire would be nice. 14s are getting tough to find. Even 15s are getting tough to find. They're easier than 14s though, unless you go to Coker. That's where they got you by the El Cajones. And master cylinders in. The brakes ain't fully bled yet. I have to get an assistant. So there's a pedal though. And I know it's a little bit on the spongy side, so I think I can take this thing for a little ride, but I have to fix that battery tray. And I put some more fuel in it. Don't mind me, for some reason I'm a little hoarse today, I don't know why. Not a pony, but a little horse. So I might take this thing for a little ride and I'll take you guys with me. All right, let me get a couple things prepped. There she is out in the daylight. The new wheels and tires set up on it. I think it looks pretty dang good. What do you think, flat hood or cowl hood? That big old 3.5, 4 inch cowl hood? 3 inch. I think it's 3.5 or 3. And it's a shame, it's got a little wrinkle there, but the hood's in nice shape. If I can get it to paint it and patina it like this, it'd be nice. I should take this thing for a ride. Alright, so here goes a maiden voyage after 20 years, 20 plus years off the road. Unfortunately, it has a brake booster leak, so the brakes are a little mushy. I couldn't figure out what the hissing sound was in there until I pulled off the vacuum line and the hiss went away. So yeah, here we go. All right. Woo! Look at that, it even works. Hopefully it goes off. There we go. Look at that. Woo! 20 years. 20 years. 2004. Been off the road. And that thing ain't gonna shut up until I put my seatbelt on. I didn't feel a shift yet, so once it did, I don't know. Still running good. Goes pretty straight down the road, a little wishy-washy because the front end's a little jacked up in it. I'm gonna have to do the upper control arm bushings. They're a little wonky, so get this thing aligned and I think we're gonna be good. It's shifting to high gear. We're doing 42. I'm sure that's off a little bit because of the big tire. She seems pretty peppy. I don't know if it's shifted to third or not. That was nice. Blowing all kinds of stuff out of the exhaust. Brake pedal's a little better. Now it's got a little higher vacuum on D-cell. But when it idles, you can hear it hissing. She's fried. I have to call Rock Auto and order another one. That looks like a fun one to change. So, alright, we're going to turn around here. Go from there. Well, she goes through all her gears. Not the greatest, hardest hitting transmission in the world, but that's okay. This will probably get an overdrive sooner or later. I got a little squeak in the back. I don't know what that is. Something in the brakes. I have to go pull that one drum off. It could be something interfering in there. Oh yeah, definitely gonna pull that one drum off. Sounds like left rear. Pumpy and peppy in first gear for 256s or 273s. Not bad at all. So power washer versus grease. Power washer 1, grease is 0. So it looks pretty good in here now. It's just gonna be cleaned up a little better, detailed, but I'm not gonna go crazy. Fired right back up. Did the bumpers. Some of it didn't come off. I gotta polish them, but this back bumper had some staining on it. I think the car was running really rich and it was like just brown and black. But it'll polish off. Most of it came off. Little elbow grease and we'll be good. That plate came out nice and bright. So I took it for a ride again, and it's a good car. Can't wait to get the seat out of here and this carpet. Check the floors, get this thing cleaned up and disinfected. I gotta get the piece that hooks the wiper arm up, and I gotta get the grates for this. Yeah, little dumb things that, of course, that battery tray. That's all in a day. Oh, and a booster. Booster's bad. Okay, here we are again. Don't mind me, I'm still hoarse. Yeah, doggy training. Yes. Yes, no, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. So, another Rock Auto delivery today. Oop, there's another socket on the floor. I gotta clean this mess up. I don't remember what I ordered. I know there's a brake booster coming for the 4-door. Oh, look, I got paper. Oh, and plenty of it. Oh, look, hold on. Oh, wait, there it is. Ah. Control arm bushings. Yeah, can't get them open, but I know what they are. Control arm bushings for the 71 hardtop. And a receipt and another magnet with a Willys on it. Pretty cool. All right, let me clean up. I got some stuff to do, and gotta gather myself here what I'm gonna start on next. So see you in a bit.